I want to let you know that it's not the physical look of a truck that determines whether it is good for use or not. Because there are some trucks that are not physically looking good for a long journey, but they could do a local journey. But there are trucks that when you see them, it's just like an aeroplane. You know, you will see a 30-year-old, but he must have gone through all the checks and he will be certified good. Before your truck goes for loading, we collaborate with the Federal Safety Code. That's what we call a safe to load check. A vehicle will be checked safe to load before it goes to load. And when it loads, it will be also checked before it plies the road. But there are a lot of factors involved in this. Like I told you, in this today, 100% fuel is distributed by trucks. So meaning there is a frequency. And when there are frequency, you will, unfortunately, some of these things happen. And some people are generally impatient. But let me add to some of it. You see, there are a lot of miscreants, non-state actors involved even in some. I'm not surprised if you will see, I will not be surprised if you see a truck lost, for example, in Lagos. Before you leave Lagos, inside Lagos and come out, you will see, you come across so many boys, some even area boys. They will force driver to give them money. If you don't give them money, they will cut the pipe. And if you cut the pipe, no air, no brake. So such kind of, I'm not saying that is one a major factor, but such factors, you know, are there. So you will find that even if you have a brand new vehicle today, by virtue of the situation of the road sometimes, and you see the crowd, people should, because we will have to do more enlightenment. People should know when you see a highly inflammable vehicle, as it is, it's highly inflammable. Therefore, people should be wary. People should be careful. You know, and of course, the drivers are also sensitized. They should be careful moving with highly inflammable product, highly inflammable truck on the road, because the road is not just meant for trucks and tankers. For there are a lot of more other users than the truck. But then the tankers are also doing essential. And you can't shy away from it. Look at the current shortage of fuel. It's not necessarily because there is no fuel. There was a lot of fuel, but there are a lot of logistic issues which you know. Other so if the trucks have to move with a view to clear all these queues. So and everybody should put his hands on deck to ensure all these issues are cleared out. Meaning that the drivers, of course, they are trained. NATO and PTD NUPEM, we train the drivers, we sensitize them, and of course before they go for loading, NATO and Federal Safety Code, that's what we call safety load check. And when you load, there is also journey management plan, wherein you are expected to, prior to loading, be abreast of the situation of the road you are going to fly after loading. But notwithstanding, you will find some of these issues, not necessarily because you see, fatigue. When I say driver is fatigue, a driver can load and queue up for 6-7 hours in a particular place. So the issue of waiting after 4 hours does not even arise, because you can load and be in a queue for 6 hours, 7 hours, even inside Lagos, for example, or even in the LMA area. There are a lot of queues and the roads are bad. Driver has to tangle here and there, and apart from him, there are other road users who are also in a hurry. When the information available, the Port Harcourt incident, unfortunate incident happened, it was high time. People have closed from work and people were rushing to. So there was a lot of impatience from the driver and from other road users.
So for